This is our Intex steel frame pool. We bought this 2 years ago and it's been up for a month so far. The water is nice and clear, and we get this quality of water by using a good filter pump. We upgrade it to a double capacity one, which is now 10,000 litre an hour. We filter out the pool daily, at least 3 hours a day, and if it's being used throughout the day, we hoover out the pool once a week. We've got a skimmer, we've got a robotic hoover, and we just keep on top of the chlorine and pH levels. Our Intex skimmer works a treat. It's fastened to the pool, to the tubing, with a plastic bracket, plastic screws. Our pool has got oval tubes, so it's a little bit harder to fit and not as secure as with a normal round shaped frame. The adapter piece that goes onto the outlet screws on easily. If you haven't got these fittings, you can always buy adapter pieces. We just use the standard Intex fittings that came with the pool. Always make sure that the blue floating cover can move freely, so it can go up and down with the level of the water. If it doesn't, move the skimmer casing a little bit down using the adapter adjuster. And as you can see, between the liner of the pool and the bracket, we had to put a little rubber piece to make sure that the bracket was nice and vertical and the skimmer would sit in the water perfectly. If you have installed this skimmer and it's still not working properly or not working as you think it should be, there could be an issue with the pump. First, make sure that your pump has got high enough capacity to be using this skimmer. It will say in the manual what sort of pump you will need. Also make sure that your filter pump doesn't need a backwash or new cartridges. And if your pool has got 2 outlets from the pool to the filter pump, make sure you block one of them off, the one that the skimmer is not attached to. This will increase the suction power of the skimmer. When you remove the blue floating ring and the basket, you can empty the basket, make sure all the debris is out of there, and at the bottom of the skimmer you'll find an inlet towards a tube that goes to the filter pump. Make sure nothing is blocking there. Around this circle you'll find the black rubber ring, which is the emergency valve for if water can't get in through the top, it will get sucked in through the bottom. And this can also be the cause of less suction at the top of the skimmer. Water gets in through the top, through the sides between the casing and the ring, and through the bottom. So not all the water goes in through the top, so it could be working properly, but in your opinion it might not be sucking as much water in as you think it should do, but this is perfectly normal. And if your skimmer is finally working properly, make sure that you keep up to date with the maintenance. Clear out the basket every now and then. Maybe get a sock that goes inside of it, so all the small particles get caught by the sock and you can easily remove it before it goes to the filter. It saves a backwash and new cartridges. One last tip I will give is just to remove the skimmer from the pool when the pool is being used. Especially when the kids bounce around, the debris can flow back in from the skimmer into the pool, or even the whole skimmer can detach itself from the side, which is not good for the pump if it starts sucking in air. So just detach it and attach it again later on when they're out of the pool.